Taryn with Sowing the City. Welcome back to my channel. So I haven't been in this room for a while because this room that I'm in is my seed starting room, my seed starting station room. And I'm in this room today because I'm going to be starting some seeds. Yes, finally I'm starting my seeds. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, first things first, let's go over the actual seed starting tray that I'm going to be using. So this is the tray that I'm going to use. It's actually called Jumpstart Germination Station, and it comes with the heat mat, which is so cool. So normally you might have to purchase these things separately, but because I purchased this at my local nursery, I was able to get this, and it comes with a seed starting tray and a heat mat. Heat mats are really important because they help you to jumpstart, right? Jumpstart. They help you to jumpstart the actual germination process. So when you use a heat mat, it just provides a little bit more oomph that helps the soil heat up, carefully heat up, right? Not too much, and that in turn helps the seeds to germinate. Also, this is the heat mat. How cool. This heat mat is really nice. And it's just about the length that you will need for this itself. So it covers the bottom of this tray, which is super helpful. I'm definitely going to use this when I get everything set up. Now we're gonna flip this over. This is the top. So what you're gonna do is, this is really simple. This is the tray where you're gonna put your soil in and eventually your seeds in. You put this tray on top of the bottom tray. So this is how it will look. And then eventually you can put the water in the bottom tray. Do you understand? Because you don't want to necessarily put I like to water right here and then put this on top. The reason why I do that is because your seeds will germinate much quicker when you water from the bottom. If you water from the top like this, sometimes that could be too much water. And you don't want to put too much. So I like to water from the bottom, all right? And then once the seeds have been put in here, and of course the soil has been put in here, you put this on top, and this is like a mini greenhouse. This is like a little dome, okay? It's really cool. So it's your little mini greenhouse seed starting station, and that's why I like to use these. Now, of course, these little holes in here are really small. So once the seedlings start to get to a certain size, I'm going to up pot them. And when I up pot them, I normally put them in red solo cups. And so that's the next step. We're not even at that step yet, but that's going to be the next step. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is put some water at the bottom of this tray, just a little bit. So I put water at the bottom of the tray. So we're going to put the seed tray back on top of here just to see how it looks. I always do this just to see how much water I put in here. I always try to make sure, like, did I put too much water? Hopefully I didn't put too much water. So now we are officially going to put our soil and our seeds into this tray. Let's get started. With my first round of seed starting, and again, in this seed starting tray here, I put mostly bell peppers, colorful bell peppers, and some tomatoes, a different range of beefsteak tomatoes and medium-sized tomatoes. So that's what's in this tray here. I also put a little bit of herbs too, but before I put this tray on this rack, I made sure to put the heat mat under this rack, under this tray. So the heat mat is under here so that it can heat this tray up, and then I put the tray on top of that, and of course we put our little top greenhouse dome on top of this here so that this can act as a structure that will help to also heat up the soil so that the seeds will germinate, okay? So that's what we did. And of course you see here that I do have a light on top of this seed starting station or rolling seed starting station. That's what this light is a part of, and it's really cool because I can actually lower the light, because you always want your light to be as close to your tray as possible. Not too close, but close enough where that once the seeds start to germinate, it doesn't have to reach towards the light. You want the light to be closer to the Okay, y'all, that's it for my first round of seed starting. These seeds, again, were around the 8 to 10 week range. We're currently 9 weeks out, so I think in about 2 or 3 days, I'm going to start the seeds that can be started 6 to 8 weeks out. And that's just going to be a few more tomatoes of the smaller variety, and then a few herbs and a few flowers. So I'm going to get that started, okay? Bye! And don't forget, no matter what you're going through, just keep sowing. Bye!